Hey now, fans of the Resistance, Matt Haywood here to break down all the Easter eggs and Star Wars franchise references that were in Star Wars Resistance, The Engineer, aka S2E5. There are 7 items of note from this episode, with most being references and 2 being references to Resistance itself, but there are a couple eggs mixed in as well, so let's get down to the breakdown. Up first, we have a line reference from Empire Strikes Back. It happens when Neeku is wishing Kaz luck on his mission to investigate a distress signal the Colossus received. No one trusts Kaz with a blaster, so as he walks away, Neeku asks him to try not to disintegrate anyone, which reminded me of Vader's line to Boba Fett in Empire Strikes Back of "no disintegrations." The next item of note is a full-on Easter egg, an audible one at that, and you can hear it as Neeku is rushing around and fixing things on the bridge after Nina shows up. As he fixes something, the sound it makes is just like the sound Darth Maul's probe droids make when he activated them in The Phantom Menace. Alright, this one is stretchy, but a reference nonetheless. We find out that Neeku's parents are bantha herders and that they sold a prize bantha to pay for his engineering school. Hey, it's a reference to the Star Wars beast first immortalized in the film that started all of this in A New Hope. The next reference came right after the last one, so after Neeku talked about his past, Nina offered insights into hers and explained that she was taken by pirates and sold to the Hutt cartel slave traders and became a slave. If you take out the whole pirate part, her backstory is very similar to Anakin Skywalker's, who too was sold into slavery by the Hutts to Watto. Up next is the first of 2 Resistance show references in this episode. As Kaz and CB are rushing to warn everyone about Nina, CB throws some shade at Kaz by mentioning his greatest pilot in the galaxy gaffe from the show's series premiere episode. It was a fun callback to that moment, and one that Kaz apparently will never let live down thanks to BB-8 passing the tale on to CB for safe ribbing. The next egg of sorts comes in the form of an R2 unit roaming the Colossus hallways. I believe this is the first vintage R2 droid we've seen on the show, at least as an R2-D2 style R2 unit, so I had to give this little yellow model a shout out. Finally, the episode ended with another Star Wars Resistance reference, thanks to Neeku mentioning his buddy Beebo, the little alien blob that almost got the Colossus sunk back in Season 1. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tune into our recap and review of this episode, which will hit our YouTube channel shortly. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you saw, and please like the video too. We'd love for you to join in on our weekly Star Wars podcast, so head over to StarWarsTime.net to get subscribed, or use one of the podcast platform links in this video's description. There's always time for Star Wars time, and remember, if you listen to the Star Wars Time show, the Force will be with you, always.